I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You will be. Will be. You will be.
Wow. Okay, it's interesting you brought up size. So, you hear these stories about Tom Cruise being short, DMX is short.
Mhm.
Is that a camera and a production thing? Like how you see basketball players and they're like they 6, 7 feet tall or whatever, and you don't like that, you know?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the leading main male leading actors are very, very small. They'll put them on Apple boxes. So like that's why you see a lot of scenes with them if they got a girl with them. They'll
Mhm.
be just standing there, just talking dialogue with them. They're standing there and look so much taller than them.
Yeah.
Uh, but then you see him running and you see there's a difference in size here because he's walking now. But standing there like eye to eye, or there's a great scene where it's actually an old Incredible Hulk episode where he was on the beach with a lady actress and they were embracing and he was on the top of the beach, she was on the bottom, so it looked like she was smaller.
Oh,
So they would do stuff like that.
well, now when you say top of the beach, you're saying as in the physical person is.
Basically going into the water, like you see like going into the surf, and just a little bit before you go into the surf, the lady was standing there, the guy was standing on the regular beach, so it was just regular sand, so he looked taller.
And they had it so that the camera was positioned like that.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, wow.
stuff like that. The whole get down with the AI thing is they trying to cut down on costs. They're trying to cut down on actors' budgets. They're trying to cut down on production costs in terms of going to locations. If you can do anything, you do everything in the computer, including have a star in there, save so much money, and that means so much money going to them,
Okay.
especially if it's a success or whatever they're doing. And they'll, because of that, they'll just keep using that, especially if it's a success. They just can keep using it because of the fact they figure this is the future. It's going to save costs, but also AI has no humanity.
Right, right,
AI,
right,
AI can't cry. AI can't make you laugh. AI, what I'm saying, can't really invoke an emotion out of it.
right.
That's really what it's taking jobs away from people.
But then doesn't that take away from true acting in that
Yes,
case?
it does. Yes, it does. Because of fact, AI can't improvise.
Okay.
AI does. It just reads the dialogue as is. No emotion, etc., etc. Might have a little bit of inflection, but at the same time, you can't change it or do a or just do a look. There's oh shit, it's something going on with this guy. AI can't do that.
Right, right, right. So I would assume because now you have prior to AI being as big as it was, that whole fantasy series and movies like that came out.
Yeah,
They use computer generated images, and some of those were masterful in being able to show those inflections in the face and things like that. But
yeah, it looks great.
you were
Yeah,
looking at a cartoon, you know.
yeah. It's exactly what it is.
Mm.
But imagine it's a cartoon of you and you're not getting paid for it.
Yeah, yeah,
You're literally watching a cartoon of yourself.
yeah.
Looks like you, talks like you. You're not getting a dime from it, but everybody sees it.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the most electrifying, the most entertaining, and the downright most incredible channel on YouTube, the Inky Mann channel, where motivation meets gluttony, where Vegas meets victory, and where your love for the Patriots meets its match. Don't miss out on the fun, the food, and the fanaticism because life is too short not to laugh along with Inky Mann. Subscribe now to the Inky Mann Show channel.
Y'all better give us some of this pimping.
Wow. So essentially,
Would,
you
would you be a little upset with that?
oh, definitely, because at this point, you do one movie and get paid off of that and think you got a career, and next thing you know, ain't nobody calling you, but you in these blockbuster hits.
Because they got my image,
Okay.
and they do that over and over and over again.
That is see, and this is what I was going to branch off into because I had read this article today and it was talking about the generative AI was the reason, one of the reasons for the strike. So
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to actually talk about that. I was really expecting you to say, "Yeah, we're not getting no money." You know what I mean?
Well,
Um,
yeah, that's another reason for the strike because the fact that residuals have gone down, and also it's weird with streaming because like TV, you know what I'm saying, they kind it's kind of like based on how many times a show is rerun, et cetera, et cetera. And
Right.
that's how people get checks. Whereas streaming, you can watch it anytime you want. And a lot of people watch it, God knows how many times.
Right.
But people that's acting in there really get the residuals to show that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a weird thing with streaming. One of the parts of the deal itself, because it's a multi-billion-dollar deal, is that they are going to be increasing residuals and also how they calculate residuals for actors who do streaming and all that good stuff. Because that's that's the way of the future. That's streaming is the way of the future.
Right.
Like broadcast TV, like most people don't even watch that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just like me. Like most of the stuff I watch, all my TV, I haven't had cable in God knows how many years because all I got is streamers.
Got you. Got
And
you.
then you can watch live TV on streamers. So like, why would I need broadcast television?
Right. At this point, you're just paying for internet, and then you can get pretty much more than what you bargained for.
All I need is some internet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. Whoever engineered that was smart in that regard. And
Yeah.
so ultimately, when it comes down to the arts, because this is what's happening with music too. You put something out. Okay, so I put music out and I don't perform the music, but I depend on the streams. But the streams are like fractions of a penny. You know what I mean? So I'm realizing that the artists that are out here and they're making mad money, they're making it from merchandise and they're making it from actual touring, because then there's something that could be seen physically how many times you have performed.
Here's the point. Why do you think you see so many big time actors doing commercials now? Based on the point you just said. All these other people making money from all these other gigs, etc. Think about it. All these huge actors in commercials now.
Yeah, okay.
So it's the same thing.
I just thought the budgets were getting bigger. I didn't so that to be able to put food on the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You think Jennifer Garner need to do commercials? You think Sam Jackson need to do commercials? Brie Larson, all these other people? Matthew McConaughey. You think they need? No.
You know, I was about to put on a pair of my own brand of fresh kicks, but then I heard about this online shop called Ink Spot, you know, over at www.theinkyman.com, and I said, let me check that out.
Okay. This Zoom is gonna cut off quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna say to you, I appreciate this. I really do. I'd also like to do this again sometime.
Oh yeah, I would love to. If I'm free, I would love to.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to be able to do this because I wanted to tap into Belserverse. If you want, Belserverse being the Facebook page. What is it about?
Okay. Belserverse is basically something I started a couple years ago. Mainly because of the fact that I actually started with these girls called the Gorgeous Geeks.
Okay.
And there were these pretty girls, I think from Michigan, and they would do movie reviews on certain things. And I was like, I agree with that. I don't agree with that. Or maybe I should do something like this myself. So I started doing what I call Belser movie reviews, where I will go to the movies and I give my opinion on what's cool, what's not, et cetera. And eventually I just decided, you know what? A lot of my content in terms of this is like very niche for like my main shits. Like maybe if I got my own little page or my own little group, we could talk about that with like-minded people and just talk about this stuff all day, every day. And that's basically what I've done with Belserverse. It's basically been my group for several years now. I'm the head contributor of it. I always encourage everybody, if you got something, send it to me. I can approve it or not approve it. Or like more often not, if I don't approve it, it's because of something either it's just too much or like I probably have something on there similar already.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I always encourage all the people on Belserverse to join. And also all the people watching, if you want to go to Belserverse, just type it in BELSERVERSE on Facebook and also on Instagram. Basically just pop culture forum. All I do is post celebrity news, upcoming developments, things I think are cool, things I think are stupid, and also people who want to share their opinion, share it. As long as they're not malicious, as long as you're not trying to belittle nobody, it's all copacetic. We all nerds and we all love the same thing. So why not share?
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna make sure I put the links up when I put the show out. I'll let you know when the show is coming out so you can put it on there. I'm gonna put it in Belserverse as well. You know, All right. Other than that, man, JD, I really appreciate this, man. Let's talk soon.
All right, no problem, brother.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
I'm out, yo.
Tuck in your butts. I'm out here kicking ass. I'm being serious.
Out, yo.
Join us on Motivation Monday for part 2 of the Plan of Inky Mann.